Does this symbol look familiar to you? If not, let us try to study its parts. The symbol that looks like a check mark with an elongated horizontal line stuck to the end of it is called the radical symbol. The small number tucked inside the checkmark portion of the radical sign is called the index. In this example, A is the index. The quantity written inside the radical symbol beneath its horizontal roof is the radicand. In this example, B is the radicand. Most of the radicals you'll deal with will have an index of 2 and are called square roots. In fact, they are so common that if no explicit index is written in the radical expression, you automatically assume that the index is 2. Taking the square root of a number is like doing the reverse operation of squaring a number. For example, the square roots of 49 are 7 and negative 7. Since 7 squared is equal to 49 and negative 7 squared is 49. Therefore, every positive number has two square roots, the positive and the negative. It just proves that there is always two sides of a story. Get all the facts before you jump to conclusions. However, we are more concerned about the principal square root of a number, which is the positive square root. To classify if the principal root is rational or irrational, we must determine if the radicand is a perfect square of a number. Integers such as 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, and 36 are called perfect squares. A perfect square is a product of a number multiplied by itself. Rational numbers such as 0.16, 4 over 100, and 4.84 are also perfect squares. Perfect squares are numbers that have rational numbers as square roots. The square roots of perfect squares are rational numbers, while the square roots of numbers that are not perfect squares are irrational numbers. Let us try to tell whether the principal root of the number is rational or irrational. Square root of 36. The radicand here is 36. Is 36 a perfect square? Yes, because 36 is the result of 6 times 6, or 6 squared. Therefore, square root of 36 is a rational number. Let us have another example. Square root of 11. The radicand here is 11. Is 11 a perfect square? No, 11 is a natural number. But since there is no other natural number that can be squared to result in the number 11, then 11 is not a perfect square. Therefore, square root of 11 is irrational. To estimate the square root of a number, look for the perfect integers less than and greater than the value. Let's estimate square root of 5. The perfect square below 5 is 4, and the perfect square above 5 is 9. Therefore, 5 is greater than 4 and less than 9. Therefore, square root of 5 is between square root of 4 and square root of 9. Or, square root of 5 is between 2 and 3. This time, can you determine between what two integers square root of 20 is? Let us try. Perfect square lower than 20 is 16. The perfect square higher than 20 is 25. Now, taking the square root of 16 and 25 will give us 4 and 5. Therefore, we can say that the square root of 20 is between 4 and 5. It's quiz time!